and that is what we saw in the elections. Now, election we know, JB, yes, as then you know because a radina na ye na idea. But then you also realize say Ghanaians voted with a certain message. Otumfo can be in 2016 when we lost. Now do we near a call no catch and say Ghana for the come near Bufu and a tuaba no be say omonko kanche era Jondra. So if 2016 the conditions at that time no was a come near Bufu, then imagine 2017 the omodeko tuaba. It was a come a Bufu and nibre. So those were the three factors I call about to him, and they voted in a way say Yera John Dramani Mahama ye di omina shawonsa ye mpenchirichiri mu bia ye de chese wo ye bia. That was the message in this election, because the two-thirds majority was like, we don't want any excuses, and MPP for Mami Kwan or Parliament they don't want it. Nanado, after in 2020 election, Ghanaians saw he was failing. So they decided to, checkmate him by giving him parliament a bit check, you know. And Amika said, our brothers missed the mood. Because in 2020, Ghanaians told him, no, you are not performing. That was why they gave him parliament a bit a check, you know. And but for that parliament, things would have been worse. And this time around, look at what they did. They just decided it was like an independence. It was like a referendum. And America said so.
I was young more baby aqua shonko at the Ghnet TV Medawasa Abribia Ojemra Udi 8 and some of what did they be a dano ebi kosuna ebi tregu over social media no so na se nebe ya ubenya bebia ubenya etia chesenke kan obia eni ho enam prepi na etai ehia intina Ghnet ya ba mo se nsema trending ewo Ghana any social media no so nye de beba abesumu Abusia ya my Ghana mu ha se ya manyo sem de yemfa endi agro ka fi so man no kebi mamen kebi amemo na chese ye di ebu my Ghana NPP amanyuko no bedi my Ghana so emprepi no omo beye omadwuma ekoye afi edru NDC amanyuko no fi se yen ene yesi ginaye eto abanama yera His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said, Ombedi yeso monfen ko dache kama minu mi nyina ye hwehwe. Na abusia de bia da sabi MPs ene omo maka omatwa ahia aban no ema aban nitimi edi ne dwuma no omo de nsem ebetu ya. De bia da mentimi ho ase ekoso ewo omo ntem nanso nye se ntoko gidigidi ne nyina kwabra na ebekire na adwe na obenten so ede na dwenkire aba. Eno enkoda nchen a Fuseini Donkro aba abonten de nsem bi abetudwa o chirema sabi Ghana ye de ekom ene anibre ene yi yewura Mahama fi se NPP amanyuko no abusia amoye mienu omo bebroka na eka na amene ye nabusia na ani soso nti ema ye ni bre ye fi se ye hu se Nana Akufo-Addo obedi yeso 2020 mu hono na chese oman ni mu ayedin ayetare ankasa yetwa ye hu ntwa emu hono na ehya ase se ye fa ye ho antwen ye chusu yewura Mahama na busia den na esi wo echi yekoti nsema Fuseini Donkro editu yoni be ema
Chief Akwa Baby.
Yera.
Once a chief is always a chief. I share you am a friend chief. If you hear some yabu boss na fe.
Maminchia wahefo tichuni minian mo asantimemo. Na me krom for drobon so for mama nchia omo. O kase cha from plains no amfa drobon so na anka ho na se de.
Wa mama nkan.
Wa sack up man wa nwam.
Wa mama nkan wi na professor. Wa mama nkan wi.
Yeah, JB, listening to Ivan, I was so silently listening to him because almost they actually display They actually display and communicate the mood out there.
Yeah.
And I think that is one thing, not to sound boastful, I believe our brothers in the other side missed it at the point. They missed the mood of the country, they missed the feelings of the people, and that is what we saw in the elections. Now, election we know, JB, yes, as it didn't because Eradina na ye na idea. But then you also realize Ghanaians voted with a certain message. Otunfo can be in 2016 when we lost. Now do we near call no catch and say Ghana for the come near Bufu and a tuaba no be say omonko kanche Irajondra. So if 2016 the conditions at that time was a come near Bufu, then imagine 2017 the omodeko tuaba. It was a come a Bufu and nibre. So those were the three factors I call about to him, and they voted in a way say Yera John Dramani Mahama ye de omana shawonsa ye mpenchirichiri mu bia ye de chese wo ye bia. That was the message in this election, because the two-thirds majority was like, we don't want any excuses, and MPP for Mami Kwan or Parliament they don't want it. Nanado, after 2020 election, Ghanaians saw he was failing, so they decided to checkmate him by giving him parliament a bit check, And Amika said our brothers missed the mood, because in 2020 Ghanaians told him, say no, you are not performing. That was why they gave him parliament a bit me a check, and but for that parliament things would have been worse. And this time around, look at what they did. They just decided it was like an independence. It was like a referendum. And I said, so I couldn't help but pay attention to my brother, because that was it. And glory be to God, say, here John Dramani Mahama by and so no. It's like he's responding to the mood and the sentiments of the country. What did I say? Because one, some of us decided to lay down our lives for this campaign, because I kept saying, sir, he was the most experienced hand we have to salvage the situation we were in. Because Obinanka Edu say ya afena Obefra Attorney General, okay, to withdraw the passport. What are the legal when he we are short to by 8 hours, DNA beye, one cry me boy. But with the experience, he takes decisions based on experience, and he knows what some of them means already. It's, look at the steps. The most vital decision making ministries are no here. And we can appoint, finance, attorney general, energy. Because energy was the critical crisis. It means me grounded the economy to a halt. And he needed an attorney general to give advice or quick your friend say agreements to be reached, because you compare quick LNG bakrana. He needed an attorney general to quickly give legal advice. And then the almighty finance minister was also needed for approvals and do all those things. So yes, that was a master stroke. Then again, Microphobia na quickly now mudasu pian appointment quickly he dissolves all the boards. Yes, so dissolve boards. So it stops all those things.
The only person worry appointing and I say appointing the minerals commission.
No, the minerals and is MIF.
Yes,
minerals and investments fund.
Yes, fund.
Yeah,
sure.
That's the first appointment that has. But she's also acting.
So now head war ECOWAS.
Yes, she's acting.
Head war EcoBank.
Yeah, and then the recall of the passports. That is where another abuse can also happen.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because there are some countries bilateral agreements now. Countries like Germany, China. When you are going with service and diplomatic passports, you don't need visa.
Okay.
So there are some countries okuta saa service and diplomatic passports now, they can easily just go in. And people with those passports are given some amount of
special treatment.
Yeah, immunities and all those things at some countries. And you don't know what, because will be okuta diplomatic passport be a do baby maybe be na it is something that has been done against the state. Will be okuta service and diplomatic passport or ba ukrum, they give critical care because bibi nipa na odi onsaka or minor ofrim no directly you have attacked the government of the state.
Yeah.
And then nipa no so take a decision biana, it is assumed that he's taking a decision and on behalf of the government.
Sure, that's true.
So when you know, yes, there is a new government. Obi okura diplomatic passport in any country Ghana now, from Ghana now. It take a decision be it to be assumed that President Mahama na requirement take it.
That's true.
Omo man courtesies be they will be giving that courtesies because they feel say or John Mahama abemu nipa. So you need to quickly recall them. Say you know we were all surrendered our own after 2016. So it is a normal practice.
Oh, okay.
Another beautiful thing was the visit to Boko.
Yes.
It was a pledge said he will make sure there is peace at Boko. And I believe said this is the time Boko so will give peace a chance. You see, Oba Diankasakra Obo Wiasin, he first of all established order, peace, law. And Sakra no sha say abadi. What you say? Because if you are seeing sakasaka ne let there be light, and that was order. Issue koha, asase also koha. So there can be no productivity, no development without peace. There can be no development without law and order. Oh, so as much as the president promised to bring peace to Bokono, Afanuna Mwa Bokuni Nyinaso should give peace a chance. I mean, Madam for being a cast and you say, Eja, the broken heart, when Eja, ye tune for so. Just no, fight for what is possible. And then you're fighting in your problem. Now imagine fighting for somebody who doesn't love you anymore. Oh, say, Nipanan Kasa now, O dear Sumjin, a person Jena Manono. Nipanan Kasa or Passum Jeno. If the people want peace, that is where they engage in the peace processes. So you best say, let's give peace a chance.
Absolutely.
It is the only way to go.
I was already and also assume say you were Mahama dear or your Messiah Emma Ghana. Or your Ghana for your saviour just a one and a waba. Obeji on my Ghana. Na emrotie ye bi a onhye da enhye adwuma sigidi kra no. Menu mienu bedi adanse niema oye. Enya senkuma, enye dwumadie kuma na ode agugu akwam no. Na Ghana fo ye nyina ye ni so fiso waba se obeboa yen. Watie ye sufre na de ye Ghana fo ye ka ene Ewura Mahama eye enye sebi aban dada bi ano mu de omo pe ene omo botom ni sebi omo afrunti na omo ye. Ewura Mahama ye bada na se fiso waye enwuma pia sisia na emre da enko na nim kra na dwumadie no oye no esoso. Abusia na kyerɛ sɛ saa nsɛm wei na Fuseini Donkro de ba abɔnten ɛbɛto dwa. Sɛ wɔn na yɛ adwene a wode w'adwenkyerɛ no bɛhyia yɛn wɔ yɛ comment section hɔ wia wa like ahyɛ asubscribe. Aha ɛyɛ Ghnet TV. Edin no ɛyɛ Maame ya afiri Macau.